Hello everyone, we are back today. This is the deck we're cooking. It's an expensive deck. I can't remember the last time I played a deck that was kind of more expensive than like a 3.5 because it's just not meta, frankly, unless you're playing like Golem with like E-Drag and Battle Healer. Like having an expensive deck just isn't really meta. So let's see how we do with this on ranked. If you want, guys, join the clan Clash Royale. We got 21 members right now. Let's go. Shout out to Susan. Look, I changed it. The game is bigger. And there we go. Oh, let me just bring this down a bit. Is that good? Yeah. Why does it keep shooting up? There we go. The game is bigger. I'm smaller. And you said you guys want me. Most of you guys said yesterday in the clan, when I was speaking to clan, you guys want the videos longer. I didn't think the videos would do better if they're longer because of like YouTube, you know. Who's going to want to watch a guy that hasn't even got 200 subscribers play a video game for 20 minutes? But you guys said you wanted me to yap about work and stuff. You guys are going to regret that heavily because my work is not fun. Although I will tell you what is fun. I want to get into video editing and start doing some stuff like that. So I have been doing some freelance editing for some people here and there. Oh, wrong button. So I have been doing some freelance editing for some people here and there. I'll put a screenshot, I think, behind me or maybe here, I don't know, of a video I made for some guy called Tom Cornish about him traveling 7 countries in 7 days. Man, it was such a great video. I was disappointed for him and disappointed myself because I put so much effort into that video and it didn't particularly do great. So if you guys are here and you want to check me out, see how good I am at editing, etc., check out that video. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I do kind of for work. I don't really do that for work. It's just something that I want to get into more. I sadly haven't been really able to get into it as much as I would have liked. Freelance editing, specifically with AI, guys. Here's my advice. If you want to be an editor, don't. There you go. Unless you're doing your own stuff, being an editor just is not it right now. On my days, my webcam might die. And if it does die, I have to restart the recording in a bit. Oh, no way. Ooh, wow, we managed to survive that. That's clutch. All right. Yeah, so that's what I do. I do some editing. I love editing. I love editing. I really enjoy it a lot. I like the color grading. I like spending the time with it. Which some of you guys will know. If you guys follow my Instagram, I do some like Christian and some real uploads and stuff on there. Obviously, because it's Instagram. I spend a lot of time on my videos there. Although I've got, like, saying that, a really good workflow at the moment. I got a really good workflow, so it actually doesn't take too much time. Anyway, one thing I had worked before is I worked at McDonald's. Let me guys know. Would you guys want to ever hear stories of me working at McDonald's? There are some crazy stories. Right, guys, we are now in overtime in the first game. Maybe let's lock in for this game. This guy's Evo Dragon has single-handedly been clutching up everything for him. No way, it chose to shoot the one that had max HP. Gosh, this is so frustrating. Does he have Goblin Power? I don't remember. Alright, we gotta lock in. This is a pretty even game though at the moment. I am just gonna fireball that if he plays something in front of it, yeah. I'm just gonna fireball this, get rid of it. Yeah. I can't have that dude roaming around. Okay, I needed my Musketeer to focus on the E-Dragon there, and not the... He does have Golem Power, I remember, because he used it to defend my Mini P.E.K.K.A. Right, does Mini P.E.K.K.A. get on the tower? No, it doesn't. That's fine, though. Let's go. Musketeer in the other lane. No, 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 guys, I misclicked. My pinky hit the other side of the screen. My pinky hit the other side of the screen. My mini peck was supposed to go in the other lane. My mini peck was supposed to go in the other lane. Now I've thrown. Now I've thrown. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Alright, guys, I'll see you guys in the next game. So I only worked at McDonald's for about a year. And it sucked. It sucked. It was not great. Won't lie. I worked there for about 6 months and it was great. And then I worked there. Well, no. Probably even more than that. I worked there for about 9 months and it was cool. And then 3 months it really sucked. The reason for that was I was still in school when I first started working at McDonald's. So I could only work weekends. I could only work like Friday evenings and Saturdays. Do you know who else could only work Friday evenings and Saturdays? My other school friends. So I'd go to work with my school friends. Or I should say college. But when I graduated college and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to university, and I took a gap year, McDonald's always struggled to get people to work days. They always do, because of that reason. Most of McDonald's employees will be teenagers just trying to get a quick job, and they can only really work Saturdays unless they're because most of them will be at school. And so then when I graduated college, I was like, do I want to go to university or not? What am I saying? Yeah, they took me off weekends and got me working work days because I could technically work on a Monday to Friday because I wasn't at school anymore and I was on my gap year. It was the worst. It was the worst because I didn't have any friends and the only people I worked with were people whose job literally was McDonald's. That was their life career. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, teenagers, it's cool to work with them because they're like, wow, I'm just going to work Fridays. I'll probably be here for a year and then I'm going to leave when I go to university. But because I didn't know if I wanted to go to university, they put me on a Monday and like a Wednesday shift and all of this stuff. And it sucked because I was working with like some 50-year-olds at McDonald's whose career, that was it. They never left, you know? And it sucked. Like I just used the lightning. There you go. Mini Peckers on tower. Huge. Okay. You know, so I've got some stories at McDonald's, but nothing really like insane, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, so Pecker's just dog water now. Oh, my days. My days. I thought my allergies were fine this morning. Maybe there's something in this office I need to check. Alright, we got 10 seconds. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, actually. That he would just lightning that. Yep, there we go. Another loss. Another loss. All we do is lose on this channel, man. Gosh. Verse of the day, guys. Isaiah 43, 18-19, ESV. Remember not the former things, nor consider things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do not perceive it. I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. Back to some Clash Royale. Alright, guys, here we are in the third match. Yeah. Here's another thing I want to talk about, though. Some of you guys might not like me for this. If we're going to be playing 4 games because you guys want me to yap more, we're going to be yapping about Christianity sometimes, though. We'll be rapping about Christianity. And here's a story for you guys. Some people might think it's sad. But I made a video about this on my Instagram if you want to check it out. It's called Counting the Cost of Being a Christian. What does that mean? Okay, I've not been a Christian my whole entire life. I haven't been. I wasn't a Christian really until I was like 21. I'm 22 now, 23. And here's the thing. When I became a Christian, my best friend for like 18 years of my life, he just cut me off. No, we don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. He decided not to talk to me. And I've always found that very strange. I've always found it very strange. In my personal experience anyway, the religion that seems to have the most, is it hate? Systemic, I hate that word. or just a negative overall aura around it in England is Christianity. They didn't cut off any of their Muslim friends. I don't really know very many Jewish people where I'm from, so I wouldn't say there would be Jewish people here. They didn't cut off any of their Muslim friends. They didn't obviously cut off any of their atheist friends. If people say atheism isn't a religious belief, it is. I would argue that atheism is a faith. Anyway, and yeah, it's just crazy. It's just life's so much different now. 2 years ago, I would have had tons of stories because I used to go out all the time with my friends. I used to do a bunch of stuff. But then I was like, hey guys, I think I'm a Christian. And they're like, nah, gang, we don't want to hang out with you no more. That's not completely true. Let me be a bit, let me try to be as forgiving as possible to them. The thing is as well, just the certain things that they were doing, I wasn't fully in. Like they're doing illegal activities, if you know what I'm saying. Which I'm like, now I'm a Christian, and also I want to go to university, and also I want to travel the world. If we ever get caught and I have a criminal record, I can't leave the country. So there's been that as well. So it's not fully them just saying, hey, we don't want to hang out with you no more. And an element of it was just lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying, guys? Nice. I actually hate this game. I think I've come to that conclusion. Alright guys, we've changed my deck back to my toxic deck because I at least want to win one game. The problem I have right now with Clash Royale, guys, is I do enjoy playing it. I actually do enjoy playing it. But for video and content... Oh my days, give me a sec. Oh my days. Oh. My camera's lagging. A ton. Oh my days, I know why. I'm sorry guys, this last game, my webcam might just lag. I'm sorry about that. I am gonna have to get back to the yapping in a sec, guys. What was I talking about? Man, I don't flipping remember. Oh, this game, the state of this game. For content reasons, I'd like to play different decks, so you guys don't have to worry about me playing the exact same thing every single day. The only problem with that is it comes with the fact that I don't spend tons of money on this game. I don't spend money on this game at all anymore. I used to years ago. But I don't spend any money on this game at all anymore. So with that comes the fact that I don't have enough level like 15 cards, level 15 cards and higher for me to be able to make solid decks every single time. So if you guys don't mind, I'm trying to lock in on this game a bit more so we can actually get a win today. So if you guys don't mind, would you guys mind if we're maybe sometimes a bit more repetitive with the decks, just so we can actually get some wins? Because the problem here, guys, we're just not winning. Is this even entertaining? Or do you guys prefer me messing around with the decks? And even though we lose, because it's just a different... It's like different content, you know, it's still like good. Do you know what I'm trying to say here, gang? You guys know what I'm trying to say here? No way. The clone of the barrel didn't go down. This is so frustrating. I hate this game. I hate this game. This game makes me miserable. And I've just put the Dark Goblin... How am I losing to this guy? Like, I could beat this guy. My deck is so much better than his. Like, my deck's just toxic. I could easily beat this guy right here. He just... It's just like that sometimes, isn't it? Alright, guys. See you tomorrow. Maybe not. Jesus loves you. Happy New Year. I should have said that. Happy New Year, I guess. Bye, guys.